Part 3 of Phonix Wright. My goodness, guys. My goodness. We be taking out all the lies. We about to get this Dolly chick. Let's get in it. Looks like she was about to kill our boy Phonix. But then, looks like Swallow intervened, but he got himself killed for trying to save somebody else. The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. The girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Gosh darn. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous. There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, this defendant is Miss Faye. You tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. Oh my, you just made her a suspect, so Dolly stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dolly Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Dog Swallow. The night before. Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye. If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. Oh my goodness. You know what that is. You know what that means. We about to pick something. We about to show some evidence. Maya, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore, exactly who was Miss Dolly Hawthorne planning to kill? She was gonna kill Phonix, obviously. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dolly Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Wright. Me? That's preposterous! After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered. Well, it's true that how things worked out, but let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact you, Phonix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Poor Mr. Wright, this must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of the attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dolly Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time, but there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. Finny, what a joke you are. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me. Miss Hawthorne? It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Well, hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with the dumb look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolute no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind. But we're not finished. Fine, then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. Wait, did she just leave? I can't let her get away this time. Stop, Maya. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer. The ultimate price? You could be forced to take your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. Oh my goodness. No! Oh, she likes the sound of that. You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye, or should I say, Miss Gray. Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over, but to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than to let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Impossible! You can't possibly! Stupid woman. It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion, therefore I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one? If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down to Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Okay, right here, so we don't have to go through all that text again. Oh, no. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. In where? Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Faye was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X, Phonix Wright's beloved cold medicine. He. Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? Remember when the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. See, yes, bro, I told you, man. I told you she got it. She grabbed it, bro. She took it. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim Doug swallowed that was holding the medicine. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phonix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phonix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dolly Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Dog to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim, and on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago? 8 months ago? Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it in this case Doug Swallow. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry, so come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. My fate. Oh, snap! Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Miss Maya Fate? Oh, snap. That's just fine for the time being. Victory is yours. For the time being. Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay? Huh? Why, yes. I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. What is that supposed to mean? She's turning herself in? Whew! It's finally all over. Objection! I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim. But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't care. I'm Winston Payne, and I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Yes? Would you care to try this cold medicine? What? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said... There. It's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right? You see, yes. And here goes the back pedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? My hair is beautiful hair. What? No. He lost his hair. Oh my yay. Oh, Mr. Payne, about this Dolly Hawthorne. Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest. Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Bro, I'm about to slap this judge, bro. I'm about to slap. Don't lie, just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dolly Hawthorne seem to know each other? Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne. This can't be happening, it's a nightmare, it's just like losing to my daughter. It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true. My dear Dolly, achoo. Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. No way. The court finds the defendant, Phonix Wright, not guilty. Oh, let's go. I gotta be the best, dude. I gotta be. This court is adjourned. Me gusta. April 11th, 3 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Maya, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Miss Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them? That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of a mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking... Go on. The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those things of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Eek, what kind of company does this guy keep? Right now I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying, but I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am, but there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off, and I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we can see each other again someday, maybe even in court. Be careful what you wish for, Phoenix. Be careful what you wish for. It's been 5 years since I was acquainted. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. Wait, 5 years later? I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Maya has passed on to a better place. She died? For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Maya's gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind. Damn, bro. Oh. Wow. Maya's dead. Bro, I remember playing a Phonix game that was about Maya being dead or whatnot, but goodness. Phonix, no matter what, always believe in your client. Wow. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years, something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. That is a story for another day. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories, the end. Oh my goodness. A brand new episode has been added. Well, let's go. Yes, sure, save it. I'm gonna do this save now. Just in case I want to go back and watch that victory again. You know, Shane. You know, Shane. Okay, the time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, somebody died in the hospital? Well, that's a safe. Detective, we made it. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Who's that? Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check? Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. Click, click. Oh, my. Wow. And it's not there. Ah! We've been had. Mask, do it, whatever, salutations. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights. Ah! Better luck next time, gentlemen. He said gentlemen, he's like an entertainer. Oh, there he is with his cape and his fancy hat. Ah, excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Is this a comedy? We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ah. Aha! Ha 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 ha! Okay. Alright. Nice. October 11, 3:24 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Office. Says... Hey, Nick! Get a load of this! Who's Nick? Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. Sigh, what are you freaking out about? Hee hee. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me. Are... Huh, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you again, Mr. Nick. Who is Nick? Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Why is Phoenix Wright's name Nick? Hee, haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Treasure Expedition. The Sacred Urn, Current Village. Lordly Taylor. What does it say? 1 a.m. It says 1 a.m. on it. Current Village, isn't that? That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasure? From the boonies? Haha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasure of Curran exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? He saw... Same Maya. Different day. Maya or Maya? 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 This young lady here is Maya Faye. Is she Maya's daughter? The young sister of Maya Faye. Oh, I was about to say, she's too young to have a daughter. My friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Maya's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, just to cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? She can hear him. And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Current Village is the home of the mysterious Current channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of the Current School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. Earth to Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Sigh, looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Treasure exhibit poster. Poster for treasures of current exhibit. Oh, great. October 11, Lord Lee Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lord Lee Taylor, the city's finest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in Fay Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom. Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright, I guess we should go and say hello. Examine, move? We can examine stuff? Okay, I'm assuming when it turns yellow is I can examine it. Oh, Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it. Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Current Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fay Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Okay, so that's checked. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. Anything about the carpet? Maybe this? Yeah. I think I remember this. Old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In that murder case that happened in Current Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leafed Current Sacred Writings folding screen. Oh my goodness. It's so secret. Why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Damn, he got a point there, man. Oh, something's missing. What's with this big cushion that's just laying around with nothing on it? Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why? Of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Huh. Okay, what about this? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably is esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Okay, so we checked everything, right? There's a crack there, but I'm not sure if that's supposed to signify anything. Okay, we did everything. Let me take a look. Is there anything that looks weird or suspicious? No, everything looks fine. Alright, wait, what? Wait, let's save real quick, just in case. You can never be too safe. Core records? Whoa, what's this? A present from Maya. It reacts to people who have secrets in their hearts. What? Poster for the treasures of... Okay. Attorney badge. It is my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. Oh, let's move. Basement warehouse. Sure. October 11th. Lordly Taylor. Basement warehouse. Yep. This is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Eek! A monster! You were right. Huh? A monster? Oh, hello. Baby girl. Where you from? Good evening. It's good to see you again. You, I know you. Haha, nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah, hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Present. Yeah, let me present my badge. I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true. Okay, so she is the reason why he wanted to become an attorney? Makes sense. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No way, Maya. Or is it Maya? I bet it's pissing people off. So what about this? Sorry, I can't be near her. Present. I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright, so that's why you arranged this exhibit. I knew that Curran Village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it too. But that's not exactly thanking me per se, is it? Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phonix Wright? I guess I can't argue with that one. Alrighty. I guess we examine. Okay, we can examine that gate. Mr. Nick, what's the big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? It's as if like he wanted to be they're trying to pin it on him. Okay, there's a ladder. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. That's not a step ladder, is it? So is the one that opens up like a V, that's considered a step ladder, and then the one that's just straight up, that's a ladder? So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? Okay, camera? That's a big camera, what the fudge? Look how thick that boy is. Damn, that's a thicker boy. It's a secret camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. Yeah, let's look at that. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. Oh, that's a useful camera. It only takes pictures. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Huh. Interesting. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. That's some pretty high-tech stuff, man. If you ask me, man. That's crazy. That's like... What about this card thing? No? Already saw that. Saw that. Why wouldn't it do that door? Okay. Anyway. Oh, what? Wait, I hovered like this. Look, I hovered like this and it didn't do anything. Oh, that's because it's the sign. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read is on it is burr. Aha, I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Huh. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I kind of doubt it. Aha, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti tea. What? Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it would be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think? What? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Okay, alright. I guess that's done. Slide. What does slide do? Oh, what the fudge? Okay, so we checked that. We checked. Okay. Nothing to do with the paint. What about the boxes? Burr right here. Orgburgeny. Or what? I don't. What would it say? Okay, maybe it's not even. It has nothing to do with it. Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the current channeling technique, Amy Faye. The statue is on loan from one of the training halls of Faye branch family. In fact, it's just arrived this morning. Amy Faye's golden statue added to the court record. A statue of the founder of the current channeling technique is holding the Shikashito. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Kuran Shishichito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Ah, phew. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh my goodness. It says origami. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Oh, damn, she burned him with that, didn't she? Okay, anything I'm missing? Anything? Why wouldn't it spot the locked? Authorized personnel only. Authorized personnel. Okay, anything specific? Nothing specific. Alright, we got everything covered, looks like. Okay. Let's back it out. Let's talk. Adrian Andrews. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who's this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. Lordly Taylor. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge expedition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very high trained as well. This sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? Oh, look, it's already 8. Oh, she was looking at the clock. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? 12th floor, that's a big building they're in. Oh, I like the sound of that, dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Haha, Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Oh, okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. What a cutie. Shall we head upstairs then? Okay. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. What? What happened, man? What happened? Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on the clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced they believe it was work of the renowned phantom thief Mask D. Muscu. Or Muscu the Mask? According to the spokesperson, Loudly Teller received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor, you don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The current sacred urn was stolen. What? Examine. The difficult looking book standing... Oh, difficult legal looking book stand in formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while. Hey Nick, this is no time for reading. Yes, Mr. Nick, you can always read later. I guess I won't be getting any peace and quiet to even read until I find that urn. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed swipes of my cleaning rag. Hey Nick, are you trying to make me upset? Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about the cleaning, please leave it up to me. At least Prose is good at cleaning, so I guess I'd better go find that urn. Okay. Oh, here we go. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Maya cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently and said she cried all night too, which I guess is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Maya really loved it. She even went as far as to make it our mascot. It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey Nick, no time for daydreaming. That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming. Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not going to give me a second of peace. So this case is not going to be about murder, it's going to be about figuring out what happened to that urn. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. And to think that 2 years ago it was just a little hotel for businessmen. Is that all? Yep, that's all. Alright. Let's see what they want. Oh wait, let's not move yet. Let's talk to them. Let's see. Sacred Urn. Refresh my memory a little. What's this Sacred Urn? It's only the most important treasure in Curran Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. That? It's all broken up though. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of the mystic Amife, the founder of the Curran channeling technique. What? Right? Pearly? Ah, yes! That's right! Hold up. I thought the urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says 1 a.m. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Well... Hee, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Curran Village, Maya's hometown. The Sacred Urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred Urn added to the court record. One of the treasures of Curran Village, supposedly priceless, it looks like a plain old pot. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, what? Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought that urn was a village treasure, so I don't see how. The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the current school of channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say that you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah. And get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. What? If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask, Nick. Make a note of Mask de Mosque. Mosque? Am I derping?
Mask.
It's literally Mask. Am I stupid? His name is Mask. Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. 1 year ago, the murder in Curran Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Ami on it. Oh, no wonder she said some mysteries are better left off unsolved. Oh no, don't cry. Until Pearl's accidental broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts spelling either. So the soul escaped. Her soul is out. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces back the wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Okay. I guess we move now. We move to the main exhibition hall.